When you hear the word tax, what comes to mind? For most of us, especially if you're an entrepreneur or a manager, it's a burden, right? A headache, a cost you just have to pay. But what if we've been looking at it all wrong? What if tax wasn't just a cost, but a really powerful strategic tool? Okay, let's dive into this idea.
This sentence right here is basically the foundation for this entire explainer. And the magic words, the phrase that changes the whole game, is proper tax planning. That's the huge shift from just passively paying what you owe to actively and strategically structuring how you earn.
So let me ask you a question, and be honest with yourself. When it comes to your business or your career, are you just reacting to a tax bill at the end of the year? Or are you proactively making decisions all year long that actually shape what that final number looks like? Believe me, the difference between those two approaches is absolutely massive. And that brings us to our first big idea here. We have to completely reframe how we think about taxes. This isn't just some chore for the accounting department. For any leader, understanding this stuff is a core business skill.
Because think about it, once you understand the rules of the game, you can start to play it a whole lot better. Knowing how different income is treated can literally change how you structure your company, where you invest your profits, and even how you pay yourself and your team. These are huge business decisions, not just little accounting details.
So where do you even begin with planning? Well, it all starts with the absolute basics. You have to understand what the tax system is even looking at. Because, and this is so important, not all of your dollars are created equal in the eyes of the tax code.
The central idea we need to wrap our heads around is taxable income. Now, this is not every single penny you earn. Nope, it's the specific slice of your total income that the government actually uses to calculate your tax bill. And the whole goal of tax planning, it's to legally and ethically make that slice as small as possible.
And that income can come from all over the place, right? Just like our source text mentioned, various sources. We're talking about the salary you draw from your job, the profit your business makes, gains you get from selling an asset, like stock or a piece of property, or even dividends and interest from your investments. Each one is a different piece of your financial puzzle.
And this is where the real strategy kicks in. The most crucial thing to understand is that the tax code often treats these different sources of income in fundamentally different ways. And that difference, that's where your opportunity is hiding.
You can almost think of it as two separate worlds of income. In one world, you've got money you earn directly from your labor, your salary. That's usually taxed at the highest rates. But then there's this other world, the world of business and investment income. This is money that your money or your assets earn. And this kind of income can get much, much more favorable tax treatment.
Now let's make this super concrete, because this is where it really clicks. Imagine your business has an extra $10,000, and you want to pay it to yourself. If you take it as a salary bonus, boom, it's taxed as ordinary income. You could lose over a third of it to taxes right away. But what if you could take that exact same $10,000 as a qualified dividend or a long-term capital gain? All of a sudden, the tax rate on that money could be almost half of what you paid on the salary. That's a real dollar difference of thousands in your pocket. This shows you that planning isn't just theory. It's about getting more value from every single dollar you earn.
Okay, so we've talked about the mindset shift, and we've looked at the basic mechanics. Now, let's put it all together. How do you take this knowledge and turn it into action?
You know, it all circles back to that one central goal we started with, proper tax planning. We're not looking for sketchy loopholes here. We're looking for a legitimate, smart, and informed strategy to build wealth more efficiently. So here it is, your path forward in 3 simple steps. First, you have to identify everything. Map out every single stream of income you have. Second, you need to understand how each of those streams is taxed. And third, you use that knowledge to strategize your future financial decisions.
And I cannot stress this enough, the key word here is before. This isn't about scrambling in April, desperately looking for one more receipt. No, this is about making tax-aware decisions in January, in June, in October. It's a continuous process, a mindset, not a one-time event.
So I'll leave you with this. The next time you earn $1, or you're about to make an investment, or you're deciding how to take money out of your business, ask yourself this one simple question. Is this just income, or is it an opportunity to make a strategic move? Getting that right could absolutely change your financial future.